standing between us.
Oh,
Symmetry.
I feel threatened.
I don't think I can take him on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on. He's hitting the gym.
What's up, fellas? How's the week going so far?
It's going
Oh,
good.
it's been good. Full of beans now.
Full of beans?
It means he's like good to go, ready to
What
go.
does full of beans mean?
It's an
I've
English
had a
saying.
can of beans, so I'm full of energy.
Don't stand behind him.
One thing I definitely noticed differently, I see you guys a little less this year.
Yeah, because
but-
we're moving
I
around
was
more.
gonna say, I think that's a cool thing. You're out there
Yeah.
interviewing people and checking in, and then I saw the like you posted like, oh, new video about to drop, or we're getting ready to release something new. So I was like, I haven't even talked to you guys yet. So
We've been mega busy. The event's full and busy. A lot of people this year.
what are your thoughts, like differences from last year? Anything big and noticeable?
Well, this event space is
Okay.
very open and big.
It's a lot bigger.
My feet hurt.
The Hive, though, you've got beautiful views of the city and
The
that.
Hive is interesting because I really like panned that way real quick. It's just a lot of people hanging out, working a little bit, maybe talking to somebody new or catching up. I like that about the Hive. I think that's good. Creates like a casual networking space. But we also wanted to like dual purpose serve as a space that could host an actual meetup or an actual session. I don't know if we did that this year. Like we
I was going to say, I'm hosting a meetup, but it's not in the Hive.
okay. Well, we have
Yeah.
dedicated rooms for meetups.
Yeah, I think it was the Makers meetup today, and I don't think that was in the Hive either.
No, actually I ran that. But
Yeah.
that was really cool. And I also like that's another thing that's different this year is we had the Makers meetup in the Hive last year.
Yes.
There was like 100, there was a lot of people that came to that. This year, Makers meet up again. It was in a specific room. There was like 10 people that showed up.
Yep.
I think I figured out why. We ran it at the same time as the first design domain session. So I think
Yes, yeah, there was a I didn't go because I was
Yeah.
there
you were in the
supporting Jonny, who's going, woo.
That was design domain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was supporting you.
Yeah. You were in the design domain session.
I nearly watched the whole thing about a presentation about Delmia.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I went to the wrong room.
Security sent him to the wrong room.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
I did the thing of walk all the way to the front while the guy's presenting, sit down for like a second, realize I'm in the wrong place,
Yeah.
and then get up and walk out.
Goodbye. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the 10 people we did have in the Makers meetup, were like way more connected and like engaged.
Yes.
Smaller group, more
Smaller
interaction.
group. We just did like go around the room, everybody tell us what you do,
Yeah.
why you're here, why do you think you're a maker, and it spawned into like a bunch of different conversations.
Last night at the Titans of CNC event, that's something that Matt also spearheaded. He's like, actually, while we're here, just
Yeah.
everybody go around the room, who you are and what you do.
Yeah.
And
That's
it was
cool.
great. I knew a handful of the people there, but I don't know many of the others, and I don't know if I'll get a chance to actually go and speak to them
Yep.
or anything like that, or even see them again.
I think doing that, you're forcing everybody out of their comfort zone a little bit. And that's also something that's interesting, like watching a creator, someone who's used to posting content on YouTube. Now they're in a physical space, so now they have to it's
Yeah.
a different skill set. It's like,
I mean,
Yeah.
here's an idea for you. You can use this one rent free.
He's giving you a freebie.
Freebie.
Wait for the next one. It'll be $1 million or something.
For the next makers meetup,
Mhm.
speak with the makers in there and try and have it as an activity.
oh, that's cool.
So
Like
you're all
an
sitting
actual-
around a bunch of tables building stuff
That's cool.
and talking.
I like that. That's really interesting.
That's a hell of a freebie, Curb.
That
I
is.
know.
That's a nice one. I'm gonna
You're
use
welcome.
that. I do appreciate that about the Maker Zone itself. Is like you go there
Yes.
and you're actually physically building something. Like that's really cool.
From what I've spoken to people that are like on the machine shop side, is that the maker side is just so busy because it's nice and tight and dense and packed. So
Yeah.
everybody's on top of each other.
Yeah.
Where the machine shop is everything's miles away from each other
Yeah,
and it looks empty.
I'll be honest. The machine shop, not a lot of machines this year.
It's a little smaller. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. The other thing like about that makers meetup is there's again like roughly 10 people. Nobody knew what the makers offer was. Nobody. Like nobody was
Really? Not one?
Not one.
So that's a bunch of people that are going to go away with that and
Exactly.
hopefully share it in their communities.
I've got some blogs I could read too.
Yeah, there's definitely some content in that. Yeah, there was someone from the Dominican Republic. There was 2
Interesting.
people from Mexico. There was a bunch of people
Right.
from the U.S. So none of them, all corners of the globe, right? So that was those are new people that now are aware because like if you're several of them actually mentioned a makerspace, like a fab space or local makerspace. If you're a member of a Fab Lab, you get the makers offer for free. Like every member gets it. So, just good, something good to know.
Such a good deal already, though. $38 now.
It is a pretty good deal. It's not too overly expensive.
Matt was telling us that you guys are taking it a bit easy this year.
I was just meeting with the Bowhead team, and I was telling them like I am conserving energy. That's not even like don't stay up too late and don't drink too much, right?
Yeah.
Those are pretty
I feel like you've learned from last year.
Yes, but like just conserve energy. Like last year, I did not conserve. I didn't sleep. I definitely drank too much during the week. Too much fun. Too much water and coffee.
You're always looking chipper, always
you.
dressing, all dapper.
I'm trying to, look the part.
Have you tried? Didn't they have
Doing
your
good.
size? It's just one size too small.
What's wrong with the size? This is the style.
You definitely go to the gym on the morning before work.
This week, no gym. Because
Last week,
definitely gym, but this week.
Well, if you're at Titans, you could have done some bench presses next to a CNC machine.
Oh, really?
yeah, they got a little gym area, dumbbell
in the
rack.
machine room.
I definitely want to conserve because I want to have energy for the day part.
Yeah,
And Nashville nearly killed me. So
that's the nature of
Straight up.
Nashville.
Well, that was me and him first year in Nashville.
Exactly.
We learned a little bit last time.
Me, I did
You went
not.
hard the first time.
So-
Here in Dallas, I'm a different man.
So where's Will next year?
You'll find out tomorrow. I almost slipped yesterday too.
Did you?
Would have been a world exclusive.
World exclusive. You heard it here first. It's in
Exactly.
the U.S. Find it out tomorrow. We got the party tonight. So
Yes,
definitely gonna have a
Gillies.
good
I'm gonna
time.
go and tap an armadillo's ass.
Was that what did you say? what?
So last time at Gillies, they had a tent, like a big marquee tent outside, and it was armadillo racing. So Kirby's just like giving this armadillo a little spank.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you had told me that you're going to spank an armadillo today, I would not have believed you. So, okay.
He's good at it though, because his won.
I won.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a scratch card.
Okay. All right.
Hidden talent.
Okay. We got the party tonight, and then tomorrow night for any community members, you guys are joining us for dinner.
Yes.
Tomorrow night. It's about
Did you speak to Luke Daly?
I did. Him and
Yeah,
Karen
yeah.
come.
Yeah, perfect.
You guys got anything else from me? Any other thoughts?
No, well, we
I
got
mean,
loads
I've
of
got-
thoughts.
I mean,
but-
unless you got questions for us.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm happy you
Yeah,
guys
you're
are
good.
here. And again, as far as I'm concerned, you're a fixture at World. And
Thanks.
That's the thing. My wife has kind of realized that we don't get 2 minutes to ourselves. Just people just want to talk to us.
yeah, I gave you guys props at the summit last night. I told one of you this earlier, but
He told me this morning.
yeah, and in terms of like Swuggin awards, right? We have certain awards we give out. One of them is the Michelle Pillars Community Award. And that's like a collective lifetime achievement awards of
Yeah.
people who have contributed. And in terms of, I wouldn't say like nominees, I'll just say honorable mentions. I listed Adam Ebernickel and then you guys.
Thanks,
I
dude.
appreciate it.
You're putting a lot of good.
We try our best. It's we're not doing as much like live stuff and crazy hot sauces and that. This year we
Trying
just
something different.
trying something different, and it's an absolute honor that we get to come
Yeah, we
here every
really, really
year
appreciate it.
and do what we love to do.
Love it. Cool. Thank you.
Dan, thank you very much.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Look forward to hanging out tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Hopefully, it doesn't take us another year to see each other. Slug me's coming up.
Slug me's coming up, and I definitely want to get to the UK this year. That's
Yes.
on
Nice.
the list, so I hope to make that happen.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks.
Thanks.
guys. Appreciate it.